Imagine standing at the edge of everything you've ever known, your fears whispering in one ear, your dreams in the other. One step forward, and you break free. One step back, and you stay trapped in the life you're afraid to outgrow. Most people never take that step. Not because they can't, but because no one ever showed them how to live without fear. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could change the way you live forever. Fear is a powerful emotion. It keeps us safe from danger, but it can also hold us back from living fully, loving deeply, and taking the risks that lead to growth. Everyone feels fear, fear of failure, rejection, loss, judgment, or the unknown. But those who live fearless lives aren't necessarily braver or stronger, they've just learned to respond differently to fear. Living fearlessly doesn't mean living without fear, it means not letting fear control your decisions. Here are 7 principles that can help you live a more fearless, bold, and authentic life. 1. Embrace discomfort as a path to growth. Growth and comfort do not coexist. The most courageous people are often the ones who step willingly into discomfort, not because they like pain, but because they understand that discomfort is the birthplace of transformation. Fear often arises when we're stepping outside the known. But what's familiar isn't always what's good for us. By choosing to do the things that scare us, whether that's public speaking, initiating a difficult conversation, starting a business, or leaving a toxic situation, we build resilience. The more we face our fears, the less power they hold over us. Every week, do one thing that pushes your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be monumental, starting small helps. Speak up in a meeting. Try a new hobby. Reach out to someone you admire. 2. Know your values and let them guide you. Fear often clouds our judgment when we don't have a clear internal compass. When you live by your values, authenticity, courage, love, and integrity, you gain a powerful sense of direction. Values act as anchors in turbulent times, reminding you of what truly matters. If you value honesty but fear speaking the truth, ask yourself, what kind of life am I building if I betray my core values to avoid discomfort? A values-driven life may not always be easy, but it will always feel meaningful. Write down your top 5 core values. When faced with fear-based decisions, ask yourself which choice best aligns with those values. 3. Redefine failure. Fear of failure is one of the most universal human fears. But what if failure wasn't something to be avoided, but embraced? Some of the most successful, fulfilled people have failed spectacularly. What separates them from others is not the absence of failure, but their perspective on it. Failure is feedback. It's not a judgment of your worth, it's data. It teaches you what works, what doesn't, and how to adapt. Redefining failure as part of the process rather than the end of the road makes you more willing to take bold steps forward. Write down a failure from your past. Now, list everything you learned from it. Chances are, it helped shape who you are today. 4. Stop waiting for the fear to disappear. There's a dangerous myth that says you need to wait until you're ready or until you feel confident to take action. But confidence often comes after action, not before. Courage is about taking the leap even when you're scared, and trusting that you'll figure it out along the way. Fear often shows up before something meaningful, your first performance, a deep relationship, a life-altering decision. Instead of waiting for the fear to vanish, acknowledge it, then move forward anyway. Next time fear shows up, say to yourself, this is fear. It means I care. I can carry it with me and still take action. 5. Surround yourself with brave people. We are deeply influenced by the people around us. If you spend time with those who constantly play it safe, downplay dreams, and avoid risks, you're likely to do the same. But if you surround yourself with people who challenge themselves, speak up, and take bold action, their energy rubs off on you. Brave doesn't mean reckless, it means aligned. Fearless people tend to live with greater intention, and they model what's possible when you stop letting fear dictate your choices. Find your brave tribe. Join groups, attend events, or engage online with people who inspire courage. Distance yourself from chronic fearmongers or dream killers. 6. Trust yourself more than the fear. Fear is clever. It disguises itself as logic, practicality, even wisdom. It tells you not to try because you'll fail. Not to love because you'll get hurt. Not to change because things might go wrong. But here's the thing, you are stronger than you think. You've survived every hard day you thought you couldn't. You've grown through experiences that once terrified you. Self-trust is a muscle, and the more you use it, the stronger it gets. The most fearless people trust themselves. They trust that no matter what happens, they will handle it. That belief creates space for action, even amidst uncertainty. Create a proof of strength list, times when you were afraid but acted anyway. Revisit this when self-doubt tries to creep in. 7. Make peace with the unknown. At the root of most fear is the unknown. What if it doesn't work out? What if I don't know what's next? What if I lose what I have? But life is the unknown. Control is largely an illusion, and the more we cling to certainty, the more anxious and stuck we become. Living fearlessly means learning to dance with uncertainty, to find steadiness in your own presence, not in your ability to predict outcomes. It's okay not to know. It's okay to change direction. The future isn't something you have to get right, it's something you get to create, step by step. Instead of fearing the unknown, reframe it as a possibility. Ask yourself, what if it all works out even better than I imagined? In conclusion, living fearlessly is not about conquering fear once and for all. It's a practice, a way of living that requires presence, intention, and compassion. You will still feel fear, and that's okay. But it won't own you. You'll see it, feel it, and still move forward because what's on the other side is worth it. You were not born to live small, play safe, or die with your potential untapped. You were born to be fully alive. And that means being bold enough to live according to your truth, even when your voice shakes, even when the path is uncertain. You've got one wild and precious life. Make it a fearless one. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.